Fine. This is an early rotation here that we very rarely see. We haven't actually seen an Ardent Vox, I think, locked in on B-side first rotation at all.
It's true, but with Lyra and Lance off, Koshka is going to be a monster with the pressure from Adagio. Like, they're looking to pick up the Rhyme. So if this Rhyme actually comes through, this is kind of the start of what teams might be able to do
Rhyme
against
gets locked in, Fuji. Rhyme gets locked in. It's the first time we see Rhyme this tournament. Another hero to the roster of the Vainglory viable heroes we've seen at Worlds. Quickly, guys, we're going to be going into the game moderately soon. What are you expecting with the Rhyme edition here, Fuji?
I think Rhyme is a great start to countering the Koshka, but I don't know how much practice they put on it. This doesn't look like a comfort pick for Hunters. I still have to give the advantage over to Phoenix.
I think Phoenix have the stronger composition if you just look at it as individual heroes, but I think Hunters, I would not be surprised if they play a lot of Rhyme. I don't think it's going to be something they haven't practiced at all, and I think they have strength in this compositional matchup.
Well, we've got some wonderful casters to take us through this first game. It's going to be Cyber Owl and Tasty Bacon.
Thank you so much, Scoundrel. So I'm Cyber Owl, joined here by Tasty Bacon, and we're going to go ahead and take you through this game one between Phoenix Armada and Hunters. And honestly, with the Rhyme pick, I'm really excited to see what Hunters can bring out.
Yeah, I mean, we have not seen Rhyme yet here at Worlds. It's going to be really exciting as we get onto the fold. They mentioned the Koshka counters, Lyra, Lance. Those are the two biggest counters. They were banned away, so it really makes sense for that Koshka first pick. We'll see if Babala's Rhyme can deal with it.
And the question remains is if Babala's Rhyme is able to go ahead and counter pressure this Koshka, which we're going to be seeing Mango really just trying to be in Hunter's face all the time. As we can see already, Willie and Mango starting to pressure into Babala's jungle. Willie is going to spot him out as he is going ahead and recalling back to the base, but not going to be seeing too much aggression here just yet. Queen is just waiting there in the wings, giving a little bit of vision for Revenger X to have some idea as to where the jungle combo from Team Phoenix are. You can see using the Vanguard onto Revenger X just to get to safety. So Hunter's really playing on the safe side here.
Yeah, a very, very safe start. He saw the minion candy come out from Phoenix. They immediately just had Babala take that mid treant and then stop, recall, go back to base so that he doesn't get invaded, and now waiting for Mango to come in for this invade because they know that Phoenix are going to be trying to be aggressive.
Oh, and he's actually opting to trade directly into Mango. This 1v1 between Babala and Mango not really going too well in either side's favor. We do see another Crystal Spire coming out, but here comes Druid rotating down from the lane. Glimmer shots to get first blood.
And that's just a mistake from Hunters. I mean, the laner rotates down. You have a laner and a roamer in the lane, and you aren't able to respond to the opposing laner rotating down through your jungle. That's a big mistake from Hunters.
Definitely. However, it remains to be seen if that is just the be-all, end-all here. Druid rotating down. I don't think they really anticipated too much. Willie did stick around in the lane. He's actually sitting fairly low right now, but here comes Druid rotating up. Glimmer shots towards Revenger X, not going to connect with it. And we do see Babala rotating up as well. Not really going to be seeing too much aggression here in the lane. I feel like the jungle is going to be the major point of contention.
I think the jungle's going to be a major point of contention for Phoenix, but Hunters, and we know they like to focus all their play in the lane, and so that's just an opening for Phoenix to then have Mango constantly go for these jungle invades and put this pressure onto the jungle, saying, okay, I know Rhyme is going to be on his own, has a very slow clear speed, especially when he's by himself, and that's something that Koshka can really take advantage of.
Right now we do see a bit of damage going down from Druid with those Glimmer shots onto Queen. And just Team Phoenix really trying to apply some pressure into the lane to allow Mango as much freedom as possible in the jungle, getting him as much farm and as much gold on that Koshka so that he can really pressure down the Rhyme. Another 1v1 happening here in the jungle between Babala and Mango. Mango doing so much damage to Babala. These Crystal Spires are just not connecting on the side of Hunters. Mango's still going to be chasing him down, just going to opt to steal away the treants. But not much to be said here for Hunter's jungler Babala on this Rhyme. Not able to really do all that much just yet.
Yeah, and we're just seeing Mango dancing around those Crystal Spires, avoiding the damage. Has a very strong build for this early game. 3 Crystal Bits and the double shield to deal with Babala. And that's why Mango is able to be this aggressive.
And with the 3 Crystal Bit double kinetic shield Mango, it's going to be really hard for Babala. If he does that in these Crystal Spires, it's going to be hard to do the damage. But wow, Druid and Willie able to take down Babala so quickly. Druid did take a bit of damage from those Crystal Spires, but he was able to stay alive. Those Glimmer shots and basic attacks from this weapon, Power Kestrel, doing a lot of work here for Phoenix Armada. So that's 2 kills to 0 in favor of Phoenix Armada. We do see Mango rotating up from the jungle, and Queen gonna get taken down with more Glimmer shots. And the dive comes in from Mango. He's going on to Revenger X. Is he gonna be able to get the kill? Of course he is, with the twirly death. That's gonna be Phoenix Armada getting their 4th kill of the game.
And this is just the immense amount of pressure from Phoenix. So many good rotations, so much good movement, taking advantage of every little mistake coming out from Hunters.
And mistakes like that are happening all across the fold as Babala gets taken down by Mango. And so Phoenix Armada sitting at 5-0 right now. Hunters definitely on the back foot here. Almost over 3,000 gold right now behind at 4.5 minutes in. That's how much pressure they've been putting onto Babala, who's sitting only on 8 CS to Mango's 27.
Yeah, I mean, this is that gold efficiency Fuji was talking about. The ability to get this early lead and just continue to bring the pressure. That line of scrimmage, it's pretty much been at that first turret from the first minute of the game. Now with that first turret gone, expect them to play even further up. You know, right here where Queen is, that's about to be where the next line of scrimmage becomes.
Definitely, and not only that, it's going to allow Phoenix to get so much vision across the fold. They're going to be able to pepper down the map with so many scout traps without Team Hunters able to really get an idea as to where the scout traps are just yet because of the fact that they really have no vision.
Very interesting here. Mango going for the Aftershock first item on Koshka. This is the first time we've seen the Aftershock Koshka build. Even though we've seen Koshka a few times, it's usually the Shatterglass or the Broken Myth. So Mango just really wanting that early game burst.
I feel like the early game burst with the Aftershock is in the late game. If they're able to reach the late game where they're able to get even, that's going to be extremely hard for Phoenix Armada to deal with, especially with this Rhyme becoming so hard to kill. Yeah. We are going to be seeing Phoenix Armada pressuring the second tier turret. However, Hunters just sitting there defending it as 3. Now we are going to see Babala recalling back to the base, not going to be picking up anything aside from a reflex block. So right now, a lot of pressure being had by Phoenix Armada here. Queen taking a ton of damage from those Glimmer shots. There's the Yummy Catnip Frenzy onto Revenger X. Are they going to go for the successful dive? Mango still sticking onto Revenger X between the 2 turrets. Gets taken down by Babala. First kill on the fold here for Hunters. Very unfortunate dive there from Mango.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive, but now Hunters, they're looking to make something happen here. There's going to be that stun on the Queen that will stop any potential aggression. They just get a chance to clear out some of their own camps, but you know, Druid got so much damage on the Queen. I was a little bit surprised when the Yummy Cannon Frenzy came out onto Revenger X instead, because of the fact that Revenger was still full health, and you have plenty of utility from Queen in order to keep him alive. One shot, 1 kill is just going to get eaten there, and they should be able to get away, but Queen very low, not going to be able to really help defend this turret.
However, it is going to be the Fountain in about 17 seconds. We're going to see the Burst of Judgment going down onto Babala. Stuns up Willy. However, Druid is on the hunt, looking for a kill here. Throws out another Glimmer Shot, connects onto Babala and 1 onto Queen. However, still no kills going over to Phoenix Armada. We are going to see Revenger X still sticking around to defend this turret. Doing a little bit of damage there onto Druid, who tanked up 2 turret shots for his troubles as well while stealing away the Treant. However, right now, Phoenix Armada still sitting super healthy. Revenger X, the only one here to defend this turret, is not going to make it.
Yeah, and all that was done with just 2 members. Mango was just in the jungle farming up, and Druid and Willy were able to completely pressure out 2 members of Hunters in a 2-on-3, and then once Mango does get there, they just take that turret clean. 7.5 minutes, 2 turrets destroyed, and it's not even like a traditional push comp. This is just the level of pressure that Phoenix Armada is able to put on their opponents.
And a lot of that pressure, like we mentioned before, came from the jungle matchup between Mango and Babala. Babala has not been able to complete a single tier 3 item yet, whereas looking on the other side of the fold, we look at Mango, he's sitting on that Aftershock completed and nearly has a Broken Myth completed as well.
I also want to point out, you know, we talk a lot about players having 10 CS per minute. Druid sitting at 96 CS 8 minutes into this game. He is far and above that 10 CS per minute mark. It is absolutely phenomenal just watching him play and watching the level of efficiency in his gold earning as they're now all of a sudden pushing in onto this 3rd turret. Hunters just have nowhere to go.
Look how much damage those Glimmer shots are doing to Babala and Revenger X though. They weren't even able to stick around after eating 1 or 2 Glimmer shots, and not only that, we have a weapon infusion ready and waiting for Druid, who's also sitting on that Breaking Point Sorrow Blade. So here comes the Gauntlet coming down from Queen, not going to connect onto the members of Phoenix Armada, so that's an unfortunate cooldown used up by Hunters. Meanwhile, we are going to be seeing Mango jumping in. Oh, and that Glimmer shot right at the corner, catching out Babala. Meanwhile, Revenger X is going to get jumped on by Mango, gets caught in the Yummy Catnip Frenzy, gets taken down and it's actually going to be Mango falling to the turret. So Phoenix Armada do lose one in the fight, 7-2 in favor of Phoenix Armada. Meanwhile, Queen trying to stay alive here. Look how much damage Druid is outputting, despite the fact that they were inside the base of Hunters, and Queen was still healing up, still chunking her down so much. Valkyrie comes down onto Druid, doesn't quite stun up Druid though. Meanwhile, Queen is tanking up so much damage here against this Kestrel, is not going to be able to stay alive for much longer. There's the first adjustment coming down, and oh my god, Babala taken down. Make that a double. That's going to be Revenger X falling. One shot, one kill for the triple. That's the ace for Phoenix Armada, 10-2.
I can't help but think of yesterday after Team Secret played Armada. I saw Mowgli walking by. He just shook his head and said, they're just too good. And it is absolutely the case right here. They are just too good for Hunters here in game number 1. Druid is looking to end this game sub 10 minutes.
And right now it looks like he wants to pad the KDA a little bit first. He's taken down Babala, he's taken down Revenger X. Now he's looking to take down Queen as well. That's another triple kill going over to Druid. That's an ace for Phoenix Armada. They're going to go ahead and take game number 1 in the series.
10-0-3 with 114 CS in a 10-minute game. Druid is just unstoppable.
Yeah, he's an absolute monster of a laner. So we're going to go ahead and throw it over to our analyst desk, Scoundrel, Fuji, Sona. What do you guys think about game number 1 between this stomp that Phoenix Armada put towards Hunters?
So, Hunters has got a chance, right?